Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Birdie Goes Crafting. My name's Andrea. Firstly, I would like to say hello to anybody who's never watched any of my videos before, and another hello to all the people who have. Thank you for having watched them. Today's video is about finger loop cording, and as per usual, anything with an historical link and old technique, these are all the things I love doing, and then I try and put them in modern art and modern repurposing. It's just something I like doing. There are a couple of differences in this video. The first one being that I'm in it, because normally I only let you see my hands, and the other one is that I am trying it for some different shots. Because of the complexities of filming it, I've had to get different angles, so I've tried to make it as clear and comprehensive as possible for you in understanding what I've done. So on to what I've made, and I hope you enjoy the video. Got the cords here now, and this is where I'm going to start making the loops. I'm going to take the top left hand loop, which happens to be white, and move it down to the bottom right hand one which happens to be blue, and I'm going to pull the blue one over and just move my arms apart in order to tension the cord. And then I'm going to take the bottom left one and move it up to the top right thread, pull the green thread over, so you can see they've swapped sides now, and pull again. And then we go back to the beginning, just doing the same thing again, and that is the top left down to the bottom right, pull that white one over. The one on the left always goes through the right cord, and then we do the bottom left goes up to the top right, as you can see. We'll pull that over, twist, and all we're doing is keep switching sides, and that will grow your pattern. So I'll do that another couple of times. Top left, take it down to the bottom right, lift that blue one over, it switch sides, and then we're going to take the bottom left one, take it up to your top right, pull it over, and we swap. We're tensioning it as we go along, and that's what you keep on doing. Top left to bottom right, cross loop, tension, bottom left to top right, pull that thread over, and they've switched sides again. So what I'm going to do now is just keep going, because it actually gets quite fast as you build your speed up actually, and I have used a thick thread on purpose. So here is the cord as it's been made, and you can see how the pattern runs through it because I've used 4 different colours, and you can get an indication of if you've used a wrong loop, because the pattern will actually change. Some people change the loops on purpose to create special effects. Also, the pattern will change if your loops, like they always come through from the left to the right, they create that pattern. You get a slightly different effect if you put some of the right through the left. There's so many different things that you can do, and this is only a 4 loop cord. You can make more. This is a 5 loop cord which has a more, what I would call a D shape profile, that's the word I'm looking for, and it's much thicker, but they can go up to 16. These ones where it takes 2 people to make them, and they did very specific designs. As I've said before, these have gone back to medieval times, and they've been belts, they've been all sorts, but some of them have been very, very fancy cords as well. I've done this obviously in a much larger yarn, but I've done it in very fine yarn. Makes gorgeous trimmings for any sewing, and also you can manipulate it. This has been slightly manipulated. You can see that if you pull one of the threads in it, I'll pull a pink one, you can see what it does. So you can end up with some really fancy designs. Now if you could imagine that with, I'll just get that work card out of the way, if you can imagine that with different thicknesses of threads, different types of thread, that it's really, you can do quite a lot with it, which is one of the things I like about playing with techniques. I hope you found it interesting. Thank you for watching the video, and until next time.